And so, having walked through this sort of fey garden, you then move into like a kind of really, really crap Jurassic Park, where like I don't know if anyone has ever been to Crystal Palace, but there's a garden in Crystal Palace where I think it's a relic of potentially the Great Exhibition or potentially something else, where there's just occasional concrete dinosaurs knocking around, like the cows in Milton Keynes. So you just got the odd like dinosaur spattered with pigeon excrement and other people's cigarettes, just knocking around on the side of the path. So you look at them, and again, you try and get into it. There's parents trying to entertain their kids who by now are wailing that they need a pee. So yeah, you're
bloody children.
Jurassic Park. And then you get, I'm pretty sure I did not dream this, you then get herded into a building. There's like a big sort of tent, and there's a hall of mirrors. And then once you pass through the hall of mirrors, there's a weird sort of Victorian fairground thing with like penny slot machines and candy floss and all sorts of stuff. And then you kind of move into a recreation of a Victorian village. Not like Wookiee or Wookiee Hole or anything like that, just a Victorian village. It could be anywhere, to be honest. It could be out of Dickens. I actually think there may be a recreation of the old Curiosity Shop, but correct me if I'm wrong. With those weird kind of poorly made English heritage automatons being like, hello, and waving at you, scaring the children. At which point you get spat out into daylight again, and then you have to go and find your car in the enormous car park. And all in all, it's a very, very unusual experience.
I just love the idea they've given you hard hats in something that is essentially a giant hole as an attraction. Like,
it's not a hole, it's a cave.
Yeah, but still, it's just the idea that, well, why do we need hard hats? Well, sometimes people fall down the giant hole that is Wookiee Hole, you know?
It's not like in 300 where every now and then, like, someone who doesn't enjoy the fairy garden properly gets flung mercilessly down Wookiee Hole. You're doing the right end of the stick here.
This is Wookiee Hole!
If you want this shit, go to Cheddar Gorge!
I don't know if I can really outdo you in crap amusement, but one of my favourite things about amusement parks I've been to is there was Six Flags in Brussels. For a while, half of Six Flags was for no apparent reason.
What's Six Flags?
Six Flags, it's a theme park, like roller coasters.
Can't say I'm familiar with it. But...
Yeah, quite well known. There's also one in America. But anyway, it was part of it was about half was known as Wallaby World for about 3 years. Wallaby World.
Wallaby World. That's quite nicely alliterative, isn't it?
Nothing to do with wallabies. It was known as Wallaby World. The mask, like the sort of mascot in like the logo was a wallaby. Apart from that, absolutely no wallaby related things whatsoever. It was false advertising. I went to Wallaby World thinking, oh my god, I can see some wallabies. Because personally, kangaroos are amazing, but they're just too big.
They are.
There is nothing I wanted more than just a smaller version. Like a little bite-sized kangaroo, and a wallaby would just seem to be the perfect.
Yeah. Slip it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Put it between your shoes, keep your feet warm.
Indeed, but there was just nothing there. No wallabies.
That's quite gutting.
Just roller coasters and wallaby, and just loads of merchandise with Wallaby World written on it. Tragic. Like Flamingo Land near Leeds, which is probably more familiar to a lot of people. Nothing to do with flamingos.
Really?
It's just a name. Yeah, it's just like a half-hearted theme park, really.
Oh.
Like a worse Alton Towers, but with the word Flamingo Land and a flamingo as its in its logo. Nothing else related to flamingos. You know?
Whipsinade, not about whips.
No, or snades, whatever that might be.
The things you whip. Whipsinade. Go on then.
Which brings us on to something else. Because we are for this week doing a little debate about ketchup versus our sense of space.
Yes.
Or spatial awareness. And it just reminds me, because one of my main... I probably shouldn't say, one of my main cases, just to give you a little sneak peek, fact that unlike salad cream, ketchup, not misleadingly named. Salad cream, not salad, not cream. Neither of the two.
Yeah.
Neither related to. So it's just lies and subterfuge, you know. Salad cream.
So it's, sorry, I wasn't too sure. So ketchup versus our sense of space we're doing at the moment.
Yeah. Would you rather... Could you not defend sense of space?
I suppose I could. I should give it a go.
Do you think those things are too unrelated?
Oh no, nothing's ever too unrelated at all. I was just wondering if maybe we should play a song where we like laugh.
Indeed.
Yes.
Okay.
What we have first on the playlist here, that's very professionally done, is Clown Crab Cockle Cowrie by Joanna Newsom, which I know for a fact at least one of our housemates really likes. So if the rest of you don't,
I've never heard of it, frankly.
So it's all right. She's an acquired taste, is old Joanna, but we'll have a go and see you then.